I don't owe anybody in this world anything. I am a very good guy to loan $10 to. I will pay you your $10 back. I will pay it on time, every time, without a question. You buy me a meal, I will buy you a meal. I owe nobody anything. Except one guy. One guy, and it has bothered me for 20 years. I was at a party. My teammate Trey Rutson came to the party, and Trey was a heavyweight, and he was a fairly quiet guy. He would come to these social events, and everybody would like him, but he was largely the guy that would kind of sit back and just enjoy what was ever happening. And he would always come into the parties, and he would always have a box of beer. And I think that's called something. I think that's called like a half rack or a rack, but it was a box. He would have a box of beer. And slowly through the night, he'd reach in and open one and drink it and so on and so forth. So I needed a beer. I can't remember. I was getting a beer for somebody or whatever the case was, and boom, Trey's got this box. So I went up to him. I said, hey, can I have one of those beers? And he kind of hesitated before he reached into the box. I thought it'd be, no-brainer. Here, Chael, here you go. But there was a little hesitation. And so I said to him, I go, hey, Trey, I'm a really good guy to loan stuff to. I'll always pay you back. So he reaches in, he hands me the beer. Fast forward, never paid him back. Fast forward, college is over. So now this is a couple years later, and I was doing a fight in Florida. And Trey flew out to support me, and I was hungry. And Trey had a car, and I said, hey, let's go grab something to eat. So we go through this Burger King, and I get a Whopper, and it's time to pay, and I have no wallet. And I'm like, Trey, I'm so sorry, I got no money. He goes, no problem, I'll cover you. And I was at the arena. I'd already checked in. We left. I was the main event, so I had a number of hours. Went and got a Whopper. So I think that's why I had no wallet. I think I had changed my clothes or something and left it. So when I get back to the arena, I've got my wallet, I've got everything. I never paid him back. So I owe him a beer, and I owe him a Whopper, and I've owed it for 20 years. And it's bothered me for 20 years. And Trey lives in a different state, right? College ended. He's back in California. I'm up here in I don't see him. I don't know how to get a hold of him. And I've owed him. And it has literally popped in my head at random times and so I go, you know what? Enough. I owe this guy a beer. I owe this guy a hamburger. And I'm making it right. But guess what? Don't know how to get a hold of him. So I go to social media. I put out a post. I am looking for my old teammate, Trey Rutson. If anybody can connect us, please do. And one of you did. One of you went and found him and sent me a message with a picture and everything. I think found his Facebook and sent him a message. Hey, Chael's looking for you. What's your number? Boom, I connect with Trey. Tell him the story. Call him up. I tell him the story on voicemail. He didn't answer. Said, Trey, I've owed you a beer, and I've owed you a Whopper, and I've owed you it for 20 years, and I've felt guilty about it, and I want to make it right. So he calls me back, left me a voice. Now I'm in practice. I left the message before I go to practice. When I come out of practice, he had left me a message. He said, yeah, I've just been sitting around waiting for that beer and Whopper. Turns out he lives in Portland now. So now I got no excuse. So I get to catch up with Trey, which is pretty cool because of your guys' help. I get to make good on a debt that I owed. So this is a thank you. This is a thank you to the people that went into action and helped me out.